This is a story about Lona. Lona lived with her two younger brothers, Ricky and Shun, her mom Michiko, and her dad, Shang. She just moved from the US all the way to the Philippines. And because of the school year, she literally spent an entire year traveling from Australia to Japan to India and Colombia too. She liked it, but traveling only with her family kind of bored her, and she wanted school to start. When Lona found out that school was going to start, her mom Yoshiko was making breakfast. When she found out, she was very excited, and after breakfast, her mom Yoshiko brought her and her brothers Ricky and Shun all the way to the bookstore to pick up their school supplies. After gathering all the school supplies, Lona took her brothers Ricky and Shun to get ice cream while her mom went to the grocery to run some errands. After getting ice cream, their mom came along to pick them up. But when she came, she gave them devastating news that their grandma, um, she lost her legs in a car accident and would have to live with them because she wasn't capable of living on her own because she only had, well, she didn't have any legs anymore. And, well, they never really met their grandmother. Michiko brought them home so that she could pick up her mother from the hospital. But then when they got home, everyone was shocked because this was the first time they saw their grandma, and especially Lona. It was the first time. When they started getting along, but first it wasn't very, yeah, because it was really awkward, and they spent most of the conversation talking about her grandfather, where he was, how her life was, and yeah. Eventually, Lona did like Aika. She actually really did. She was very good at storytelling. Ricky and Shun liked her. She was very playful, and not just that, she was a great grandma until school came along. When school came along, Aika had very high expectations for Lona because Aika would tell her stories about how she skipped 2 grades when she was Lona's age and how she was the valedictorian of her batch for 7 years. This put a lot of pressure on Lona. She really didn't like it because she was always trying her best, and whenever her report card came, it would be only about in the range of 90 to 95, and her grandmother would not be pleased with that. She wanted her to be the valedictorian. The pressure of her grandmother was building up on Lona so bad that her mom Michiko started noticing. So what Michiko decided to do was she put Lona in an art class. That's where Lona met her classmate, Katie. Katie was very nice. She was very, very girly and spontaneous, and Lona liked her because she knew how to get her to have fun, and Lona taught her how to organize and start studying the way she did, very organized and logical. But what Lona didn't know was, while she was at art class having fun with Katie, her mom Michiko was having a talk with her grandmother Aika. When Lona came home, her grandmother Aika wasn't there. When she asked her mom why, she said that she wasn't there anymore because she put her in a nursing home because she didn't like the way she was treating Lona. Lona, of course, was very guilty knowing that her grandmother wasn't in the house anymore because of her. But it helped her in some way because she wasn't pressured anymore. It helped her with her grades. It helped her feel better because she wasn't pressured to become valedictorian anymore. Yes, she was very smart, always having grades in a range of 90 to 95, but she was very happy to not have her grandmother there. When summer was finished, she decided to visit her grandmother in the nursing home. When she was there, she found the truth of her grandmother's past, that she did not skip 2 grades, that she was not the valedictorian of her batch for 7 years. The truth was, She had her mother Michiko at the age of 14. She she repeated first year of high school twice and second year of high school 3 times. And she never graduated, never went to college, and never really had a job. And knowing this, Lona was just really mad. She didn't like it at all. So after that, she never talked to her grandmother ever. Ever. Lona made a promise to herself that she would never see her grandmother again. And that promise was fulfilled. She didn't see her again. Ever. Not even during her funeral.